Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. Happy New Year. Welcome to the wilds. That is 2021. Okay. This video is going to be about the first new moon of this year, which is in the sign of the goat, Capricorn. Y'all give Capricorns a very, very hard time, but I actually love Capricorn. I love Capricorn energy, but I am also a rising Capricorn, so I might have a slight bias, but I like this time of the year, so I'm here to talk to y'all about it. This new moon is happening on Wednesday, January 13th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. It's the 12:01 in 23 degrees, which is, excuse me, which is kind of big for this year because we are in a 5 universal year and we're having this lunation in a degree that breaks down to 5 energy, which I will talk about a little bit later on in the video. First, let's get into this Capricorn energy. For those of you guys that don't really know what a new moon is, and I'll talk about Capricorn in a second. For those of you guys that don't know what a new moon is, it is when the moon is opposite the sun and the side of the moon that is facing us is not illuminated. So as far as energy is concerned, we're dealing with mystery and a little bit of anxiety in regards to not really knowing what's going on. Also a very initiative energy, very cardinal energy, excuse me, and also a little bit of a fresh energy, kind of a clean slate. I like to look at the new moons as a monthly clean slate, put it like that. This new moon is happening in Capricorn. Capricorn is the goat of the zodiac. Capricorn is the dad of the zodiac. It's the pops of the zodiac. And we're having this Capricorn new moon coming right after the Cancer full moon, and Cancer is the mama of the zodiac. So we're dealing with dad and mom energy right now. Okay, in all aspects. And the best way to put that is it is time to get it together. With the Cancer full moon, we did a little bit of nurturing ourselves, getting ourselves the love and the time and the energy that we need. But now that we're moving into Capricorn energy, we're here with this, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn has a more stern energy. Capricorn is all about business, all about their money, all about foundations and tangible things, okay? Tangible success. If we want to get specific when it comes to Capricorn. So we're moving away from the nurturing ourself energy that was Cancer, the Cancer full moon, and releasing the things that we don't need, and moving into, okay, now that we've done that, we need to actually do the work, okay? It's time for us to square everything away. Capricorns are very diligent. If you know any Capricorns, they're serious, reserved, wise. No, Capricorns are pretty wise. Resourceful, ambitious, and they tend to be very grounded. And I did mention that Capricorns are business-minded people. They are about their bread. That is another reason why I like Capricorn energy. Every time I think of Capricorn, I think of Pentacles and Tarot. And the Pentacles, y'all know me, Pentacles is the money suit, okay? So a few points that I want to hit in regards to what we're going to be looking at over the next month. This energy is going to be a lot stronger around the new moon and the shadow period, and then also depending on how your chart is set up, you could be working with this energy throughout the whole, this is looking kind of crazy, you could be working with this energy throughout the whole duration of the month or around the lunation, in the shadow period. It just depends on how your chart is set up. You can find, y'all, you can find that on Google. It's free. All you gotta do is type in a natal chart report. That's gonna have to work. All you gotta do is type in natal chart report. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that no more. And then plug in your information, and it'll give you your natal chart. And then most of these websites have a little tab or a section or a button for current transits for your chart, and you can click on that and you can kind of look at how the moon will be affecting you and what aspects of your chart it will be hitting. On a collective level for everybody, for the most part, we're going to be dealing with as I said, getting it together. So Capricorn is all about business. Capricorn likes to plan, likes to think things through, and then likes to adhere to their plans. And so what we're going to be dealing with for the next month, next couple of weeks, depending on how this energy is, going to be passing over your chart. Yes, I feel like little Nikki. You see the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna be getting our shit together. Capricorn, as I said, is a lot more strict. It's a strict energy. It is ruled by Saturn. The sign is ruled by Saturn. So all about the foundational things, getting things together in regards to the foundations that we want to see in our lives, or the foundations that we have already set up, and certain things that are not working with them. What the vibe is this ain't it, so what is, and let me figure that out real quick and then do it. We're not really in a time of manifestation. Oh, let's intend. Oh, let's manifest. Oh, let's think about. Let me sit here and plan out. You get a little bit of time to plan things out because you got to figure some things out during this next month. But for the most part, it's not about sitting and meditating and planning for the future for this Capricorn lunar cycle. It is about doing the work for the future that you're very close to being in. Understand that the future that we've been manifesting and intending over this past year and in 2019, it's here now. We're at the door if we're not already in the space, and we have to adjust. So there are some things that need to be fixed. There's some, this is not it, this ain't it. Let me figure out what it is and go on and get that popping, get it rocking, okay? Another thing with Capricorn energy and this new moon that's going to be popping up are our boundaries. Some of you may have been feeling this, especially if you resonate with cardinal energy. I've been noticing this with a lot of people with strong cardinal placements myself. A lot of my close friends are cardinal people or have a lot of cardinal energy in their charts. So I've been noticing this with people. And boundaries are coming up quite a bit, and they will be laid down even more over the course of this next month. What is probably going to be happening, as I was saying, with in regards to, you know, getting our shit together and looking at the things in our lives that are not working for us. Some of those things are not always messed up or have gone left by our hands. Sometimes external energy reaches a little chords in there and does some shifting and some moving and comes in and messes things up. So what is probably going to be coming up during the next month for most of us is certain triggers or certain situations, certain things that'll have us in this space to where we're like, I don't like that. And I feel like I've said this before, like I feel like I have not left any room for confusion in regards to this. And what's going to be happening is you're going to be reinforcing your boundaries. So whether that be with, you know, your family members, your friends, in your relationship, in your career, also in regards to your habits and your perspective. This could even go so far as into like your finances. For example, you could be spending money like you are a celebrity, and we're in a whole pandemic and you really don't have that money to spend like that. So you need to lay down your own boundaries, reinforce your own boundaries to, okay, I need to stick to my budget plan. And what I get with this, whenever we adhere to our boundaries, there's always somebody or something that tries to cross them. Because of the year that we've had, the energy has been quite passive. We are coming out of that, okay, with this Capricorn new moon. When people or situations start to cross the boundaries that you've laid out, you will definitely be saying something about it, or you will find a way to make it known, like, hey, that is not going to work for me, or hey, that's not cool. Hey, I've already said that this is not it, and this is what it is. And I will also tell you that sometimes when you lay down your boundaries, life can feel a little bit lonely, but understand that everything happens in divine timing as it should when it should. So the reason that you're going so hard on these boundaries, okay, is because you have work to do. Remember, I said it's time for us to get it all together. You guys watch Rick and Morty? Get your shit together. I don't care what you do with it. Put it in a backpack. Just get it together. That's really the energy right now, right here. And like I said, sometimes those external things, they come in, and it's not always that they are intentionally trying to mess things up, but when you ascend, when your energy shifts, other people and other situations. The energy does not always ascend simultaneously. So while you're doing this, these people or this place or this thought might still be in this space, and they're like, oh, no, wait, trying to attach whatever this is to what you've got going on here. And because this is something completely different, it doesn't work. So you're going to feel out of alignment, right? And that's not where we're supposed to be right now. This year is all about change. So as you start to feel these things, as you start to feel energies that do not belong anymore, you need to make it known that, hey, you cannot come to this space. You cannot participate in this project with me. I cannot give my time and my energy to X, Y, and Z over here. I can't do this, and this. And it's not because you're not capable, but it's because you've got other things to do, okay? We've all got other things to do. We're in Capricorn. We got work to do. We're in a Capricorn lunar cycle. That's all there is work to do, okay? I did mention this a little bit, talked a little bit about money. Capricorn is a money sign. I did say Capricorn is all about their business, all about their bread. So over the next month, we are probably all going to be revisiting our finances and our budgets and our financial plans and looking over our bills and trying to get everything together. I will say that because we are still in a pandemic, do not stress yourself out too much. I don't think anybody has the money that they need to pay for the things that they need to pay for. Do what you can. Don't starve yourself to pay your bills. Everything will work out. Don't live life with the lack mentality. Believe that you have everything that you need, even if you cannot tangibly see it or obtain it at the moment. It's there. It's coming. You got it. You're good. Okay. Also, with this money aspect, because we're in a new moon and we're thinking of new ideas and coming up with new, fresh ways and to get to new things, new business ideas may be popping up. You might be coming into, like, some of you might really look into investing, start really researching stocks and investments. Might even start talking about going into business with somebody else. This is a time where that type of energy is rocking and rolling. And so when that's hanging around in the cosmos, we get this motivation to really focus on the things that could bring us wealth and bring us success, which is very much so Capricorn, cardinal Capricorn energy. So shaking and moving for the next month, dealing with this Capricorn energy. If you watched the 5 universal year video, you know that I said that this is not a time where we get to take a breath. We don't get to take a breather. Really, this is a year of action and change and you know, discovery and motivation. So buckle in and get to it right away, because that is Capricorn energy. All right. Very quickly, I want to talk about one aspect to this new moon. The new moon will be conjunct Pluto, and Pluto is the planet associated with transformation and cycles of life, rebirth and death, and all of those things. Pluto is a very, very important placement in our charts, although we share it as a generation. Everybody that's my age, and I forget, I gotta look at my notes. I can't remember off the top of my head how long Pluto stays in the sign, but like, we all have the same Pluto sign. The people in your age group have the same Pluto sign. Even though that is a generational thing, on a personal level, whenever there are Pluto transits passing your chart, or Pluto transits, big Pluto transits, positive transits happening, that points to major transformation and change in your life. And Pluto is an outer planet. I still consider Pluto a planet. Pluto's a dwarf planet. Pluto's an outer planet. So with that energy, we may not see it in our conscious waking lives right away, but understand that this will be working under the surface, on the subconscious, on a spiritual level. This conjunction doesn't last that long, but with that being said, Pluto, like I said, Pluto energy is expansive. So we'll be, the things that are coming with this Pluto conjunct the new moon will be playing out underneath the surface for us, and we'll start to see, this is why I need to stop touching my head. I need to take these down. I think that's why so much is happening. Just give me a second. Okay, as I was saying, well, the things with this conjunction we'll be seeing play out on a subconscious level, so we won't actually be seeing it, but it'll be playing out on a subconscious level. We'll see it in due time, but understand that there are major energetic shifts for us, and it's all to get us in alignment with the lives that we're supposed to be living, which are our best lives, okay? This moon is happening in 23 degrees, which I mentioned earlier, makes it very important, especially being the first moon of the 5 universal year. You've got that 2 energy, which comes in with harmony and balance and peace, and then the 3 energy of manifestation and, you know, creativity and community and communication. Those numbers paired together break down into 5, which is change, transformation, adaptability, discovery, all of those things. This moon is coming in with the energy to say, hey, there is a life that I want to live on an individual level and on a collective level. There is a way that things need to be, or that things should be. And now is the time to start doing the work to get the change rocking so that we can be in these spaces and in these places. We just had an eclipse, and this is not an eclipse, but it is the first new moon of the calendar year. So the energy here is big, it is major, and especially with that 5 energy, 5 is not subtle. So a lot of the things that we'll be working on throughout the duration of the year, you'll start to see seeds planted over the next month, going a little bit into February. But understand the little glimpses that you get at the beginning of the year, it's going to be so much bigger than what you could have ever imagined once we progress towards the middle and towards the end of 2021, okay? This moon is happening on a 1 day. And like I said, it's the first new moon of the calendar year. So you got that energy of change with that 5 energy. And then you've got this intense 1 energy, which is all about new beginnings and new chapters and new cycles and manifestation and independence. So we're all getting ready to come into our own. And this is the turning point for us, okay? Everything that you want to do, and I'm talking about from the heart, not, oh, this is my dream because this is what I think people want to hear. No, this is what I really want to do. This is what makes me happy. This is what I enjoy doing, and I'd like to make money doing it. And this is how I want my life to live. This is how I want my dwelling space to look. This is how I want all of the things to be. So this is where we start working on it. This is the turning point to where you really start to believe and understand that these goals and these manifestations, no matter how wild in your imagination you think they may be, they are attainable. And we've got Capricorn energy rocking with us. So that means that you're going to be working on it now. And you may not even know it. Excuse me, you may not even know it. But you are definitely going to start working on it over this next month. Okay? Before I wrap up this video, I want to give you guys a little bit into what I do for my rituals for the new moon. For the new moon, it's a lot simpler for me. I am going to cleanse my stones. But I actually did not do my Cancer full moon stuff, so I'll be rinsing my stones. I'll be rinsing them to kind of wrap up the Cancer full moon energy, and then I'll be putting them in the window to charge overnight. As I rinse my stones, I always do so with intention. My divination always works off of intention, so I always intend for any absorbed energies or any energies that I've been protected from, or any lingering energies, any energies that those stones don't need to carry, either be rinsed away or smudged away and released into the universe to be transmuted into positive energy, because energy does not die. I do not want to release stagnant energy into the universe, okay? I always, when I smudge or anytime I'm cleansing my divination tools, I do so with the window open, and I do like to burn a candle. Because this is a Capricorn lunar cycle, I'll be using a green candle. I will also be probably writing with a green pen or like a green colored pencil. I'll listen to probably grounding solfeggio frequencies because Capricorn is a sign that is all about stability and all about grounding and building foundations. And I'll be writing out intentions in my new moon journal. If you have a new moon journal or you're thinking about getting one, I am very peculiar about my new moon journal. I think I started writing in this one in 2017 or 2016. I do not use this notebook for anything else. I will not rip paper out of it. I will not, flip open a page to write a note in it, like use it as scratch paper. And I keep it very organized. And when I write my intentions, I close it. I put it also as close as I can to the window, and I place stones that resonate with the astrological energy that we're working with on top of it. So the intentions that I'll be writing for the Capricorn lunar cycle will be in regards to all of the things that I talked about in this video, but it is important when you do these new moon intentions to manifest with positive intentions. So You want to be very specific in the way that you write or you speak your intentions. I write as I do, I am, I have, I will. I don't write release intentions during this time. I like to save that for the full moon, but I'm going to do both of them because I didn't do the ones for my sign. So I'll be doing my full moon intentions, and I'll be also doing my new moon intentions. And I may span it out over the next couple of days. You don't have to do your intentions on the day of the lunation, but I would suggest doing them around the shadow period. I am just, as I said, everything is with intention. Although I am well off of the Cancer full moon, I am going to intend that I catch a little bit of that energy because it is my energy for my full moon portion of my rituals for this month. And then I will ask that all of my intentions and everything that I do for this particular divination carry out underneath the energy of the Capricorn new moon and manifest in time with the lunar or the astrological year. So I'm expecting to see the things that I start to write out or I start to work on during this time really start to pop up for me around the Capricorn full moon, which is in the summer. So be mindful of timing, but also understand that this is not like fortune telling or anything like that. Like, you are just putting the energy out there. You still have to do the work. And like I said, with this Capricorn, with this Capricorn energy, that's all there is to do is work. So do your intentions and then put them stones on your notebook, put it to the side, and then start working on your intentions. No matter how small you think the work or how minimal you think the work may seem, do it, because putting the energy out there brings the things and the opportunities and the resources to you that you will need for the rest of your journey, okay? And that's all I got for you guys for this Capricorn new moon energy. Yeah, that's really all I got for you other than my shameless plugs that I always throw in these videos. I got hella videos up. 2021 tarot forecasts are up for all of the signs. I did do a 2020 pick a card reflection spread that is up as well. I have, what else is up? I have, what else? The Grand Conjunction video for the superpowers. If you want to know what that's all about, you can go and watch that. And I think that might be it. Oh, and the 5 universal year. I talked about that earlier in the video. Check out that 5 universal year video because that is talking about what type of energy we're going to be working with on a general level, on a collective level, and on an individual level. And also, if you are interested in booking a personal reading for the year 2021 to see how this year is going to play out for you, to see what's coming in, to see what's on the horizon, go on and click on my Etsy links. I've got 2 different versions at 2 different price points linked down below, okay? Support a Black-owned business like SunshinehazeCo. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Happy New Year. Welcome to the wilds, but still Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Peace and blessings, abundance, all those good things. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.